Thank you. Wow, looks nice. Ooh, thank you. I'm not a drinker, but I wanted to see what I'm missing out on. So I'm trying every single drink on the Schooner Bar menu. And we'll see how it goes. The first one is called the Tropical Sidecar. I got it. It looks great. It smells great. Let's see how it tastes. Oh, that's dangerous. That is very dangerous. It is definitely tropical. It says it's Hennessy Grand Marnier. I think that's how you say that. Passion fruit syrup, lemon juice with a half sugar rim. That is really dangerous because it is, you can't really taste the alcohol. And it's super tasty, super balanced, and I have a whole set of criteria for each drink that I'm ranking. So I'll go through and I'll rank them with you right now. So I have presentation, aroma, taste, mouthfeel, creativity, drinkability, technical execution, value, and overall impression. So out of each of those categories, each one can get a 0 to 10, and then I'll do a total out of 100, and then I'll rank all of my favorite drinks. So for Tropical Sidecar, I'm giving it an 8 out of presentation. Looks very nice. Well, something's missing, but I think it overall looks like a very classy drink. Aroma, 9. It smells and tastes great. Taste, 9. Like, yeah, 9. Really good. And this is coming from someone who doesn't drink a lot, so I want something that's not like super alcohol-y. I know that sounds a little backwards for like a cocktail, but yeah, very good. Mouthfeel, 8. Creativity, 7. I like the different flavors. I think it's a really good combination, which goes into my next category, which is balance, which I gave it a 10. Drinkability, 9. Drinkability means, could I sit all evening and drink this? Absolutely, I totally could. That's the dangerous part. Technical execution, I gave it an 8. I think the bartender did a really great job. It's a very balanced drink. I know there are quite a few ingredients. I think they definitely crushed it on this one. For value, I put a 7. This is a $14 cocktail, which, if you're asking me, is kind of expensive for a cocktail. I guess it depends on where you live. But if you have the drink package, I guess it's good value because you're not really paying for the drinks a la carte. You're already paid for the drinks that you're going to have. So if I'm paying $14 for a cocktail, am I super happy about it? Not 100%, but I would definitely get one of these. So value, yeah, 7. Overall impression, 8. I am pleasantly surprised. I really like this cocktail. Thank you. Wow, it looks very good. The toasted marshmallow old fashioned. It's usually supposed to come with a big ice cube, but I had to refilm this cocktail because it was so loud in the Schooner Bar. But that means I just get to try it again. So to the nose, this one is very, as you might guess, chocolatey, but it's caramely. Honestly, I'm not somebody who has like a delicate nose. Like I couldn't tell you there's notes of, I don't know, this cow tastes like it got lost in an onion patch type of thing. It smells like chocolate. It smells pretty good. I actually love this one. I used to be a bartender at an Irish pub, and so I've tried a lot of whiskey, and this is Buffalo Trace Bourbon, and I really like that pairing with the chocolate bitters. Let's see, presentation, I'm gonna give it a 9 just right off the bat. I think it's fantastic. For the aroma, I'm gonna say 8. It smells like dessert, like it's delicious. Taste, I'm gonna say 7. I really like it, but there's a little something missing for me with regards to a cocktail. I mean, it's an old fashioned, so it definitely just tastes like liquor, but the chocolate bitters really kind of make it kind of a little bit more drinkable to me. So mouthfeel, I'm going to say 8. There's not a long finish. It's actually a very smooth cocktail. Creativity, 8 as well. I think I haven't had this type of combination with like a chocolatey whiskey, so I really quite enjoy it. Balance, yeah, we'll say 8 as well. I think it's a very well balanced cocktail. I don't know what else you could add to it, but you know, 10 is perfect. So I think I'm gonna go with 8. Drinkability, I'd say 5. Like, I don't think I could sit and sip a toasted marshmallow old fashioned. I mean, I'd probably wouldn't get off the chair if I was doing that. So I'm gonna say 5. Technical execution, this one's a little tough. I think I'll go 6 on this one, because I've made old fashions in the past, but this one is not like, you're not like muddling the cherry. There's not like sugar in it. It's pretty straightforward. So I'm gonna say 6. Value, I'll say 9. I think the value is good, especially if you're buying a $14 cocktail. If it's mostly just liquor, like you're getting the most bang for your buck. Like they're not adding in juice to dilute it or anything. Overall impressions, I'd say 8. Overall, a very great drink. I think it looks nice, it tastes nice, I feel classy, I have a little snack. Yeah, great. I think it's a fantastic drink. All right, 2 more drinks. Rum old fashioned and the C&T. Oh, this smells like just straight booze. I don't really pick up anything else from it. Oh, I hate it. I mean, now I'm getting like a little coconut. It's not like the worst, but it's honestly not good. Presentation 6. Aroma is 3. Taste, I'm gonna give it a 2. It is pretty bad. I wish I could say nicer things. Mouthfeel, I give it a 5. There's quite a finish. It's like sitting in the back of my throat. Not enjoyable. Creativity, I mean 2. Nothing super special about this. Balance, 3. Drinkability 2. I don't want this anywhere near me. I'm a little dramatic. Technical execution, 3. Value 6. I'll give it a 6 for value because I think there's a lot of booze in there. Overall impression is a 3. I would not drink this. C&T. It looks very pretty. These are like the 2 worst drinks back to back. Presentation on this one, I'll give it a 7. I think the color is really nice with the contrast with the lemon in it. Aroma, I really can't smell anything, so like giving it a 2 is pretty generous, but I'll give it a 2. Taste, it's like, I'm gonna say 5, but I feel like a 5 is very generous. It's just like very bitter. Like looking at this, I expect it to be sweeter. Like it kind of looks like blue Gatorade. Like it would be like a sweet drink. It is not. It is not. Mouthfeel, give it like an 8 because like actually like the finish is quite nice, but that it's just like upfront bitter. Creativity, like a 6. Balance, give it I give it a 7. I guess. Like I think for someone who likes a not super sweet drink, like this would be fine. I think it needs like pineapple juice or something. Like I don't know. I need something. Drinkability, I'll give it a 7 as well. Technical execution is 4. I don't think much went into this, but for value and overall impression, I'm going 6. I don't particularly care for it. I think it's a beautiful drink though. Looks very nice. Looks very tropical, very on brand. I could sit that one out. Alright, I'm ready for the next drink. Hopefully it's not too loud. I'm right off the promenade, but I've got my Irish peach, so hopefully everything will be a little bit more peachy after this. Let me tell you, it smells amazing. Very lemony, very peachy, fruity, fragrant. Wow. Quite like that. I've had this before, and this one right now is a little bit more tart than the ones I've had before, but that's okay. Let's get down to the rating. I really like it, but let's just break it down. I think presentation, I'm gonna give it a 5 because I feel like it's kind of boring. Aroma 8. It smells, like I said, peachy. It smells fruity. It smells really good. Taste 8 as well. Mouthfeel, I think an 8. It's like a very pleasant aftertaste. It feels nice going down. There's like not much of a finish at all, so that's great. Creativity, I'll give it a 7. Like I've not had like a peachy whiskey drink before, so I really like that. I think it's creative, and I think it's well balanced. So I'll give it a 9 for balance. Drinkability 10. I think those are. This is like a dangerous drink, so I think it's very drinkable. The technical execution, I don't think anything like crazy went into it, so I'll definitely give it a 7. For the value and overall impression, I'm going to give it like 10 on both. I think it's, like I said, I would definitely sit and drink it for a long time. I would have multiple of these drinks, and it like looks, tastes, smells great. So overall, I really like the Irish peach. Alright, next drink is the Southern Belle, just like me. I'm a little sweeter than this, but this is still good. I like it. Alright, presentation. I'm just gonna give it a 5. I mean, I feel like it's a pretty basic drink. All they did was put some mint leaves in there, but I like the purple color. I like that with the green. I think it looks very nice. Aroma, I'll give it a 3 because I can't really pick up anything. Taste and mouthfeel though, I'm going for a 9. I feel like it's pretty much right there. It's citrusy, it's fruity, it's minty. The whiskey comes through, so I'm getting all the different flavors without anything being fully masked. So I think that's actually quite nice. Creativity, I'll give it a 7. I've not heard of any kind of drink like this before. Not like I'm a huge cocktail connoisseur, but I think it's a very nice creative blend of flavors. Balance, I'll give it a 9. I've had it a little bit sweeter before, so I would love to see just like a splash more of that blueberry that they use, but other than that, I think it's great. Drinkability is a 10 because I could definitely sit and just slurp these down, no problem. Let's see, technical execution, I think a 7, like, you know, slightly above average. It's fine. But for value and overall impression, I'm going 10 on this one. I think this is, like, flavor-wise, one of my favorites, and you'll just have to try it if you don't believe me. Wow. We're about to get dacked up. This is a lavender daiquiri. It smells like lavender. It smells delicious. And it's purple. I do like this, but I used to make my own laundry detergent with lavender essential oil, and it kind of smells like that and tastes like that. Not that I tasted it, but yeah, this is really good. It's very floral, as you would imagine, but it's also tart, and it like tastes more like lavender than it smells like lavender, but overall it is pretty fragrant. All right, let's get to it. Presentation. I love a drink in a martini glass. I think the color is beautiful. I think this is going to score pretty well in presentation. I'm going to give it an 8. I think it's very nice. Aroma. Who doesn't love the smell of flowers? I think that is also going to be an 8. Taste. Let me try it one more time. I think it's very good. The problem is for me that I've just used a lot of natural lavender flower before, and it just reminds me of things that I use around the home. So I'm gonna give it a 7. I think it's very good. Let's see. Mouthfeel. Honestly, I'm gonna go with a 9 because there is a really nice floral finish when you're done drinking the drink. Like, the actual alcohol finish isn't very long, but my mouth feels very like fresh and floral and springtime. I like it. Creativity, 8. I think any kind of daiquiri, has been done, but this one, I don't know, I really like, and it's not something I would expect to see on a cruise ship, so I'm gonna say 8. Balance, I'm gonna say 7. Like, I feel like it could be a little bit more tart, and I guess if it's called lavender, it should be very strong on the lavender flavor, but I just feel like just maybe there's a little bit like more citrus that could be happening there. Drinkability, I would give it a 7. I think I could definitely sit and drink these. I might get sick of like the floral flavor, like it's a little overwhelming. Not too much, but it's a little overwhelming. Technical execution, I'm gonna give it an 8. I think that the daiquiri element definitely, they're shaking it, they're doing all these things. It's a very balanced drink and all that. So I think I'm gonna give it an 8. Overall value, I'd say 9. I think it's a very high quality cocktail for the price. And like if I'm paying $14 for a cocktail, hopefully it's not like a Jack and Coke or something. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but this is just like a really nice elevated cocktail. So my overall impression, I'll also give it an 8. I think the daiquiri was fantastic. Onto the peanut butter tropic. Ooh, kind of looks like lemonade. In the nose, honestly, I'm getting like, it smells like Captain Crunch peanut butter for some reason. Makes sense because there's peanut butter whiskey in it, but it's got like it's obviously like citrusy. You can see the lemon, but oh, that is strange. Oh, I don't know if I like it. I should preface this by like, I'm not a huge peanut butter fan in the first place. Like, it kind of gives me the ick sometimes, but I love like a Reese's. Love a peanut butter and jelly, but peanut butter and anything else kind of weirds me out. I think the citrus in this does a really good job of bringing out the like sweet caramely side of the peanut butter, but not making it like sickening sweet. Like if this was a peanut butter chocolate cocktail or something, it would be like a completely different vibe. I think the citrus actually really balances it out well. My first sip, I was like, this is weird. My second sip, I was like, yeah, it's still weird. My third sip, I was like, I would drink this. It's just kind of like the finish is the peanut butter, and it's not peanut butter up front, so it's kind of interesting. Presentation, I mean, it's kind of boring, but I think it's fine. I'm gonna give it a 5. It's just like a cocktail with a lemon wedge in it, you know, like big whoop. Aroma, smells fine. It smells good. I'm gonna go 6. Taste, like I said, like the peanut butter is like a little, it's still a little strange to me. Like out of all the things, they picked peanut butter. So I'm gonna go 6 as well. It's not my favorite, it's not my least favorite. It's just very interesting, and I don't know how interested I am in it, but that's okay. Mouthfeel, I'm gonna go 8. I think it feels like a nice cocktail. It feels very like not a long finish. It's definitely balanced, so you don't have anything kind of like the lingering flavor that I have is not as much peanut butter as I thought, but it's more citrus, so it's quite pleasant. Creativity, I'm gonna go 9. I think I've never heard of a citrusy peanut butter cocktail before in my life. Yeah, I think it's very creative. Balance, I think this is a very well balanced drink. I'm gonna give it an 8. For drinkability, this is interesting. Like, I feel like I could sit and drink these for sure. Is this my first pick for sitting and drinking these? Probably not. If I was just gonna sit and drink a cocktail, it'd probably be the Southern Belle. So I'm gonna say 6. Technical execution, I say average. 6. Value, if you're into a really creative, different drink and you're trying to get a different experience and you're paying the same price as all the other drinks, I would say, yeah, it's a great value. So I'll give it an 8. Overall impression, 7. I feel like that's fair. Like, it's an interesting concept, but like I said, I don't know how interested in it I am. All right, last drink of the day, because this is my last of my diamond drinks. Kentucky Summer. Smells great. I mean, it smells like mint. Looks very nice. Get a little snack to chew on afterwards. Now that is downright delightful. It's citrusy. It's aromatic. Obviously, it's got like the mint in it and everything. I love a minty drink, like I love a mojito. So this is just kind of right up my alley. It's fruity, it's tart, it's got the freshness of the mint. I think it's got a nice presentation. You know, the mint is looking a little lackluster, but you know what? It's day 4 of the cruise, so you know, I'm not thinking that they have the world's freshest mint. It still looks good considering. Give it a 7 for presentation. Aroma, I'll also give a 7. I love the smell of mint. I love the citrusy aspects. Taste, I'm gonna go big on this one. I'm gonna say 10. I think this is a really nice, like, balanced cocktail. I love all the different flavors. It's not just like straightforward citrus. It's not just straightforward, like overly over aromatic. It's not like super liquory. I think this is a very nice cocktail, like dangerous cocktail. You know what I mean? Mouthfeel, I'm going 9. Creativity,
Do I think it's the world's most creative drink? No. But there are a few elements that I like that are blended together. So I'm going to give it a 7. Balance, let's say 10. I think this is a very well balanced drink. I think the bartender did a great job preparing it. Drinkability, I'm also going to give it a 10. Man, this one is shaping up to be nice. Technical execution, say 7. Like it's honestly just, well, yeah, 7. None of these, I don't think like any of these cocktails are like, you know, someone has to be super well trained to make it. You know, like the bartender is using a skilled hand, but it's not like the most difficult drink coming from somebody who's been a bartender. Let's see, value, I'm going 10. Especially because I could, like I said, I could sit and drink it, and I would feel happy if I paid $14 for this cocktail. I would feel happy for like what I got. Overall impression, 10. I really like this one. This is probably, yeah, it looks like it was probably my favorite one so far. A new day, a new cocktail. Starting off with the Parrot Punch. A nice little snack on the side with the pineapple. Really nice color. Why is it so bitter? It tastes like straight grapefruit. I don't know what happened with this one. It's honestly terrible. All I taste is bitterness. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I kind of don't like it at all, but that's okay. Presentation, I think it's nice. Not super original, like I said, you know, previously with the ones that just have like the lemon or lime wedge. But I think the color is nice. I think it looks good. Looks a lot better than it tastes. I give it a 7 on presentation just because I think it's a pretty color. But that's about as far as it goes. Aroma, I really didn't smell much, so I'm gonna give it like a 3. Taste, 2. And I feel like that's a little generous. I mean, maybe something happened and this wasn't made properly or something. I have no idea. I'm giving it a 2. Mouthfeel, aftertaste is just bitter. Like it tastes like I just chewed on a grapefruit rind or something. I'm giving it a 2. I can't even remark on the creativity of this one because it just tastes so bad. I'm gonna give it a 3. Balance, 2. It's missing a lot for me. Drinkability, 2. No way I'm drinking this. Technical execution, I mean, I guess I'll give it like a 4 or something. There was some effort put into it. Value, 2. Overall impression, 2. Hate it. Next drink. This is the Tropical Rye. This also has a very nice color. I like the contrast with the lime. Smells very like fruit punchy. Oh, now this is good. That's very good. It's like a little bit fruit punchy. And you get the whiskey in there, and it's a little citrusy too. Smells great, tastes great. Presentation, going 7. Nothing crazy. Aroma, I think it's a solid 7 as well. Taste, oh, 8. I really liked it. The mouthfeel is nice. What you're left with is like very aromatic, fruity notes. Not overwhelmingly so, like very refreshing. So I'm going to give that an 8. Creativity, 7. I think this is a very well balanced drink as well, so I'll give it an 8. Drinkability, let me try one. Yeah, this is very drinkable. I'll give it a 9. Technical execution, I'm gonna go 6. Value, I think 10. Yeah, this is a great drink. I would definitely sit and drink these. So, overall impression, I'm gonna give it an 8. I think it's a very solid cocktail, super tasty. I probably couldn't drink a bunch of these because I have a rye intolerance, but you know what? Minor details, minor details. And now moving on to the Desert Pear Margarita. Some of the salt has since sloped off, but that's black salt on the rim. A very pretty color. Love it paired with the green lime. That's delightful. That is very good. Presentation, I'm gonna give this one a 10. I think with like the color of like the purple and the black salt and then lime, I think this drink is a drink where people are like, ooh, what are you drinking? That looks really cool. So I think out of all the drinks that I've had so far, like this one has the best presentation. So I'm gonna give it a 10. There is not much aroma that I can pick up on. It smells kind of like lime. I give it 4. Taste. Tastes really good. Tastes really good. It's sweet, but not too sweet. It's sour, but not too sour. So I'm gonna give it a 9. I really like a margarita, so. Mouthfeel is nice. Yeah, mouthfeel is very nice. Not really left with any overwhelming flavors or anything like that, so I'll give it a 9 as well. Creativity, I'm gonna say 8. I've not heard of a Desert Pear Margarita before, so I really enjoy it. Moving on to balance, I think it's a very balanced drink. Like I said, not too fruity, not too sour, not too sweet. I'm gonna give it a 9. Drinkability, 10. Forget about it. Dangerous. Very good. Technical execution, we'll give it an 8. I mean, adding the extra salt around the rim, shaking it up, making sure it's all balanced. Why not? We'll throw them a bone on that one. Value, I'm gonna go straight for the 10 ball. I think this is very good value for what you're drinking, and if I paid full price for this cocktail, I would not be upset. Overall impression, 9. I really, really like this cocktail. I think it's pretty, I think it's fun, I think it's tasty, and I would definitely drink a few of these. And last but not least, the Rolling Rye. It's just got like a maraschino cherry in there, so like overall underwhelming with the presentation, but you know, what can you do? Okay, not bad. Why does this give me like melted popsicle vibes? Like it kind of tastes like those juices that used to come in a barrel. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, with like the foil lid on top. And I don't hate it. Presentation, it's pretty boring. I'm gonna give it a 5. I think it's fine. Aroma. Can't smell Maybe I give it like a 2. Taste, I think it's quite tasty. Not my favorite, not my least favorite. I think it's 7. Mouthfeel's nice. Not a long finish. I'll give it an 8. I feel like mouthfeel is the one that I've been the most generous with so far. And honestly, I think these cocktails are just very well balanced and not too much of like a long finish. And that's kind of what I'm going off of, and then kind of like what you're left with after you finish drinking the drink. Like this one feels a little syrupy afterwards actually, but not in the worst way. Creativity, go 6. I don't feel like this is like the craziest combination of things I've heard of. Balance, I think it's pretty balanced, but I think it could use, there's like something that it could use, like a little citrus or something. I'm gonna say 6. Drinkability, do I want to drink it? Could I drink it? It tastes fine, but it's like not my first choice. So I'm gonna go with a 6 as well. Technical execution, I'm gonna go 5. Not the world's toughest cocktail. Value, I think it's fine. But the fact that I'm not gonna sit and like drink it means that the value goes down for me, so I'm just gonna give it like a 6. Overall impression, I think it's a fine drink. I think it's like slightly above average, so I'm gonna give it a 6. Not too bad. I'm gonna make all this look really nice in Excel, and I'll go over the results with you soon. All right, results are in. Number 1 is the Desert Pear Margarita, closely followed by the Kentucky Summer. Then the Southern Belle, Tropical Sidecar, Irish Peach, Tropic Rye, Lavender Daiquiri, Toasted Marshmallow Old Fashioned, Peanut Butter Tropic, Rollin' Rye, C&T, the Rum Old Fashioned, and then the Parrot Punch. Trust me on those, they are not good. But overall, I will say most of the drinks that I had were pretty good. Most of the drinks I had were above average. And there were some outliers on either side, as they normally are. But you know what? The Schooner Bar is really making some creative drinks. I enjoyed the process. I enjoyed trying all the drinks. And now you'll have to try them and let me know what you think.